What's good, y'all? It's that boy, Easy Millions, and I'm your host of that boy, ETV. You already know, man, we are back on Marvel Rivals, and here I am with one of these commentary videos, man. And I wanted to take the time real quick again, just to come out and air out some grievances, just to make sure that I'm not tripping. I just want to make sure that I'm not the one that's crazy. So there's just a few things I just wanted to go over real fast and just make sure that, everything that I'm thinking is at least on the right path, man. So the first thing I want to talk about is going to be, we all know this person, and that's the Instalock guy. But not just the normal Instalock guy. I'm talking about the Instalock guy that is also trash at the person that they Instalock on. And this isn't just something that applies to Instalock DPS, because believe it or not, I ran into a random the other day who Instalocked on, I believe it was Cloak and Dagger, and at the end of the game, he only had 5k healing, but he went out there and got us, I think like 13 or 14k damage. Like, my guy, what are we doing? Why are we Instalocking a healer and going out there playing as a DPS? That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, none at all. I even played a game where a person went and Instalocked Penny Parker, and at no point in time did he ever play the actual point. So the team was able to just push the convoy right on along because our tank wanted to be up on the second floor of some random building, sitting with his spider nest shooting down at people, instead of actually sitting on the point, since he's the only one that really has enough health to do so. So I really don't get why people hop on here, you Instalock a character, and you're trash. Like, you play them completely wrong, or you're just bad at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it. Why are we coming into competitive play like this? If you want to Instalock someone and be bad, man, that's what quick play is for, okay? That is definitely what quick play is for. Now, the next thing we got to talk about, or at least I want to bring up, is the Crones or the Cron Shield. Man, thank you for that, man. Thank you for giving me a, get out of an L free card every, I think it's like 4 matches. I'm glad that this mechanic is in the game, and that's simply because it allows, the solo players, similar to myself, because I play somewhat as a solo queue guy, and I play also with my homeboys from time to time when I actually have the time or they're actually online. But as a solo queue person, I get it, man. I love this mechanic because sometimes you get on and literally you're getting sold match after match. So this little Cron Shield that they have, being able to protect you from the loss and losing your points, this was a great idea. I used to play Paladins, and I remember attempting to play ranked in it. I don't believe I ever made it to like Platinum. I know I didn't make it to Platinum. I'm pretty sure I was Gold before I ran into basically like, it was just hard playing that game without a team, and you didn't get any type of, get out of L free card like how you do in here, man. So I really think that's a great mechanic, and it does somewhat help encourage you to continue to keep playing, especially when the Crons is on there. Now, the only thing that sucks about the Cron Shield is when you're playing with like your buddies, and then you lose, and then you hear your buddy be like, "Oh yes, the Cron Shield protected me." Yeah, I get it. I know you get it too, but it just feels, you get a little salty when you hear your buddy talking about the Cron Shield saved them from the loss y'all just got, while you sitting there eating at them points, man. It's just crazy. But thank you, devs, for putting in the Cron Shield. Definitely thank you for putting that in. Now, the other thing is I've currently made it to Platinum ranks. I'm trying to get through the Platinum ranks before, the end of the season, but we'll see how that goes, especially with the fact that it's been kind of hard. But the one thing I want to say is, which is the next topic, is you would think as you went from bronze through silver, through gold, through platinum, that even when you play with randoms, you would figure that you would run more and more into, more technically inclined players or technically skilled players that are better at what we're doing. Like, you wouldn't expect that in a platinum lobby you still load in, and half of the team insta-locks DPS right off the rip, just like you see when you're in a bronze lobby or when you're in pubs. You know what I'm saying? You would expect that, hey, maybe one person will pick something and they will try to even out the team so that the team is more balanced. Because me personally, when I play with randoms, I tend to try to pick last, or at least I wait for about 4 people to pick, and then I kind of just try to fill the role. But there's a lot of times where, like, I still see we come in and everyone's just insta-locking a character, and I'm just like, this is crazy. And then when you get on you try to ask people, hey, can you switch characters? You'll be surprised how many people have made it all the way through and they can't play any other character but the one that they have. And if for some odd reason someone has this character, they throw the game or they get salty. Another thing too, you would expect that by the time you get the platinum, certain type of strategies you would think would just kind of be second nature. Like if I'm playing tank and the healers or fighting through the main entrance of a doorway, like on Winter Soldier when you're coming through that main entrance towards the domination point, you would think that your DPS guys would attempt to flank or go around the side or something of that nature, right? You would think that they would attempt to do that. But no, they will sit there with you and never push up, not once. Not once will they attempt to flank. It's like you have to remind them. It just blows my mind, honestly. Like, how do you get, what is it, bronze, silver, gold, platinum? You've gone fully through 3 ranks, and now you're into your 4th. And as a DPS, you don't flank or go around the side or try to come from the backside to try to get the opponent when you see we're stuck in a position. You're just going to sit back here and try to shoot with us. It's kind of crazy, man. And like I said, still, everyone comes in and still is pretty much only being able to play the same person. This doesn't make me very excited for the next rank where I hear that they have the pick and bans, because we're going to run into, I feel like, way too many people that just can't even, but I haven't made it to Diamond yet, so let me not say nothing and just try to get there for myself before I make a true judgment on that. Now, the last topic I want to get there for, man, hopefully y'all still here with me, is the voice chat and the lack of use of it. Okay, when we first come in, I'm kind of I'm kind of making this mistake myself by not speaking as often. But for those that are really only good with one character, or you're like, hey, I can only do this, you really need to get on the mic and use the voice chat when your team is loading in, man. Just get in there, let them know, hey, I play this character, I can only play this character, I just need to do this. Especially if someone happens to take your character, instead of being salty, can we get on the voice chat and just communicate with our teammates so we can set up the best team possible. If there's someone that doesn't know how to play tank but plays healer, and everyone has a healer, and why do we need to go in handicapped when if that person just gets on the chat and says, hey, I don't know how to play tank but I am a healer, maybe one of the 2 healers can switch and back, and vice versa. Same thing with these DPS guys, man. We need to get on these voice chats and speak with each other. The only time I ever truly start hearing people is when people start being toxic. They want to start being like, hey, oh, you're trash, this is something else, and it's crazy. And maybe, like I said too, man, I'm a culprit of this as well, because a lot of times I come in, I try to make call outs, I try to say things like, hey, we got too much DPS, this, that, and the third, but people don't respond. Like, I don't know how many times I've gone into a game with 1 tank, 1 healer, and then 4 DPS, and before we go in, I get in the voice chat, I'm like, bro, I don't think we need 4 DPS, can someone switch to at least a healer? And nobody gets in the voice chat, nobody responds, nobody adjusts, man. And then all of a sudden, maybe at the end of the game when we lose, you then hear somebody get on the mic and talk about how someone's trash, even though you win the MVP, man. It's kind of crazy, but that's just my 2 cents on that. But can we start making it a normal thing that we get on the mic and actually talk to each other in a positive manner, man? But ultimately, man, those are the things I just wanted to talk about, man. Like the Instalock trash player. Thank God for the Chrome Shield. Players still making the same mistakes even after grinding all the way to platinum. Oh, one more thing. Can we please remove character changes mid-round in ranked? In quick play, fine. Don't matter. You can change characters whenever you want. But in ranked, can we please Stop allowing people to change characters mid-round. They keep doing this and messing up team comps. I don't know how many times we go in, we got 2 healers. Next thing I know, I keep dying. I'm dying. I'm like, man, what's going on? I pull up my damn scoreboard, and one of the healers done switch to DPS, or one of the healers done switch to a tank. They don't want to, and again, this goes back to getting on the voice, getting in the chat. They don't get on the chat and say that they switching. They just do it. You're messing up team comps, man. So in rank, can we please stop allowing people to switch mid-round? Only be allowing to switch at the end of each round and the beginning of each round. Once you're in the game, no more switching, man, because these randoms will go out there and literally screw you over by getting rid of your healers and not saying anything. So, once more, like I said, them insta-lock trash characters, thank God for the Chrome Shield. These players are still out here making the same mistakes, even grinding the platinum. Please remove character switching mid-game in ranked. And can we please start using our voice chats, people? But down in them comments, man, let me know. You're still out here just yelling at this mic crazy as hell. Or you're on to something. I agree with these things. Or if you have any grievances or things for your own, thoughts of your own, put them down in them comments, baby. But this has been another one of them commentary videos, and I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, become a supporter, and catch me streaming on Facebook Gaming and Twitch at DatBoyETV. Now, I'm gonna leave y'all off with the rest of this gameplay. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, Rob, how much on?
System error.
Hey.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Ready to put on a show. I can't wait. Against the world.
We got 2 here.
This is gonna hurt. All right. It's spider time! It's spider time! You asked for this.
Penny right here.
You know what to do, Spider?
Kill her, just shoot.
This is gonna hurt.
Let's go.
Final score: 3-2-2.
50 plus kills,
back.
man. I had to change that to get that look.
Another epic victory! Big win!
For sure.
But dang. 55 kills, man.
Not the solo.
37,000 kills. My God.